And I think I'm going to use them drums.
Yeah.
I'm just going to order new.
Yeah. That, you know, for what you're building, that's more stopping power than you need. More than they were. I mean, this is a lot lighter than what this was built on.
Plus, it'll give it the old school look.
Yeah, sure will. Yeah.
But that's where we've got to so far. I mean, that's a little bit of, took me a while to figure it all out, but
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a pretty good ride.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome.
Just use the drums. It shouldn't cost that much for wheel cylinders.
No.
And a set of pads and some springs.
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't think.
Yeah.
And the bearings look fine, so I'll just clean them up and repack them. And
yeah, you got the backing plates there, right?
yeah, backing plates and
yeah.
the whole shoot match.
You know, if you needed to, you could even rebuild the cylinders, but you probably won't have any trouble finding them.
They look pretty hurt.
They look pretty bad.
I think the thing is, I can't tell exactly what your front end this is, but from what I can tell, it's a 57 to 58.
Yeah.
So there's a part number on it though.
Well, there you go. Oh, look at that, ain't that a beauty?
These probably I have to save. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
They look pretty. Can't get them out. There's your basic, pretty simple brake setup.
Yeah, yeah. Not that much to it.
This will be the first semi-elliptical front end I've seen in the state of Maine.
I haven't seen one in the state. And you know, it's funny up here, the whole rat rod idea, it's almost like it hadn't quite caught on. I'm hoping it'll catch on. I got a friend out in Washington State, and he sent me a video of a rat rod show. They got
but this is something I've
and they got a boatload of them, you know.
Just recently in some of the books they're starting to show some of the cars, and they got these semi-elliptical front ends on.
And I like that because it's simple and you can do it yourself, and and I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work out just fine.
You don't have to go out and buy a bunch of front end parts. You've got, you know, like so far I'm adapted everything.
Yeah, you've got a boatload of frame strength there, and it ain't going anywhere. So.
No, once this thing is welded on there.
Yep.
Once this is welded on there solid.
Yeah, you get that on there and you get your...
And then gusset it on top of it all. I'm going to put a gusset on both sides of it.
Yeah.
Going up. That's not going nowhere.
And you get your radius rods on there good and sturdy. I mean, that's more strength than what I got holding my front end on that old...
and then I'll have the, of course, I'll have the panhard bar there across the front.
Yep.
That will keep it from... That will also hold it together, you know.
Yep.
So...
That's going to be great.
and look at the room I got. Just what I wanted.
So it sets up just like you want as far as your front end sitting on it.
Right. I can go back all the way to there if I want, but my front end's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to have plenty of room.
Yeah. That's going to be so cool.
It's going to have plenty of room. So.
This baby's coming together pretty quick, really. If you think about it, you know.
Yeah, consider I'm starting from nothing.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. Once the front end's all in there, and I like to find a set of wheel adapters. I'll have to look.
I can go online and check out and find out what they cost.
4 3/4 a Chevy wheel pattern.
Right. I'll go look and see what a 6-lug Chevy truck to a 5-lug Chevy, what I can find one for. Find a set for.
So once I free this wheel up, which I haven't done yet, take it apart, free it up like that side. Just basically get the bearings back in there and get it so it rolls.
Yeah.
Then I'll get my rear end in it and I'll have a rolling chassis.
There you go. And then you can set that cab on there and start looking at how the cab and the motor and the front end and everything all fits in. It's going to be good. That's going to be real good.
Once I get the motor set in it and all the drivetrain set up in it, I'm going to take it for a ride, even if it don't have no glass in it or nothing.
Well, that's the way I did. You know, as soon as I didn't have a floor, I didn't have any windshield. I had mine running. Where I live, I can go out in the quarry out back. You know.
Yeah. I
took that baby out in the quarry and went riding. That was fun.
I would think that front end has got plenty of space too. It's not going to bottom out.
Yeah.
There's like. The tie rods is going to be lower than they are now. That's just kind of set in there to make sure I got plenty of frame clearance.
Right.
So if it sinks down an inch or two, I've got plenty of tie rod clearance.
Yeah. That's going to be good, Mike.
It's something different.
Yeah.
I kept looking at it, and then I was reading about it in one of the books, and the guy said, they said, that looks awful rough riding in one of the books I read, and the guy says, oh no, it rides like a Cadillac. But, you know, it was on a pickup truck he had.
Yeah. That is so cool.
And them springs ought to be plenty adequate enough for the weight of what's going in there for an engine and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot more leaks in them than